Everyone, I am Marco, your tarot reader, and today we're doing Libra singles for the males and the females, okay, for the month of August 2017. Let's see what the energies are. Remember, this is general reading, so it may not resonate for some of you, so check out your sun, moon, and rising signs. If you'd like a personal reading, please contact me below or email me at marcoyourtarotreader@gmail.com or Facebook Marco Your Tarot Reader. Thank you to all my clients. I appreciate your business. You know that I'm here for you to do the best that I can for your predictions. And thank you to my subscribers, my likes, and my comments. To all of you, appreciate your business. Thank you. Now, let's get started. Let me also remind you that I will continue to have the special for August for the price of $27.99. If you like an emergency reading within 24 hours turnaround, it will be extra $15 to the total. I'm going to show me what must need to know. Show me what must need to know. These are for Libra singles, male and females. We will do the males first. What are the energies? And let's get started. Wow. Follow your intuitions. For those Libra male singles out there, for the month of August, follow your intuition, because there's a female out there that is causing you some drama, some conflicts, some situations. Either because you're with friends benefits and maybe she or you are unclear of what this relationship will be within now or what will be later. Maybe she wants to rush things a little bit more or faster or sooner, or you, vice versa, and it's just going to build some conflicts, okay? For those single Libras out there, be very wise. Some of you feel like you're in an addiction, or the person feels like they're addicted to you. Some of you actually are, maybe you're struggling with alcohol. Some of you, for some single Libras out there, males, some of you are struggling with alcohol, then you're going to find a way this month to get some help, or you should at the very least try to get some help, okay? Sometimes, you get an addiction either because you're unsatisfied, either emotionally, spiritually, or mentally. So look within yourself, what's causing this neglect to your inner self, okay? It's how I feel that you're neglecting yourself. Either you're trying not to accept certain changes that are coming in your life, or that has taken place within your life, and so therefore you feel like drinking or doing some kind of addiction is keeping you away from the reality of life, okay? But be very careful. If you're out there doing things that you're not supposed to, be very careful, because I see you getting into some kind of deal, some kind of complications, either with your parents, or either with a sibling, or either with some female that is in your life, maybe your partner, okay? And could you be single and have children? Yes, some of you are single and you have children, and that's causing you conflicts within your dating life as well, okay? The death card at the end of the month is telling me, it's not necessarily literally a death card, it's just telling me to be wise, be careful within yourself, within your surroundings as well. When you're driving, you can have a car accident, so therefore this is what I say, be very careful, because we have the devil, okay? So be very careful if you have some kind of addiction. Look where you're going, look where with who you're with, and what it is you're doing when you're doing things that you're not supposed to. I'm just being straightforward, okay? I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just going by what the energies are, or I'm floating as fast as I can, trying to communicate everything they're telling me. So be very careful. Now we have the Empress, we have the Moon, and we have the Death card. So if you're having conflicts or situation with the ladies, with a female, she's being dishonest with you, and you're going to find out before the month is over, maybe August 21st. Or at the last week of August, you're going to realize that there's some things that happened, or that she did, or that you did. Either way, I see conflict here coming along, and it'll be cleared out by the end of the month, okay? Either you're going to break up with her, or she's going to break up with you. Could be that she will break up with you because she cannot control your temper. For some of you, it's telling me she cannot control your temper anymore. For some of you, it's telling me that your situation at hand, it's overwhelming for her, and so therefore she's going to step away. Maybe she's going to tell you something different, but she's going to step away from your life, okay? So I'm already telling you, be very cautious with that situation. I just see drama happening for you, for those single male Libras out there, okay? Now we are going to do the after tarots, the minor arcanas, to So for the devil, we have the Eight of Swords. Some of you are actually some of you are struggling so hard with your situation. I don't know if it's an addiction. Some of you could have it could even be fears of abandonment, fears of not knowing what if certain situations. There's a situation here that is bothering you, mentally or physically or emotionally. Okay. Okay. Well. Fear of the unknown, fear of starting new, fear of being betrayed again, fear of being hurt again, fear of being backstabbed again, and just, you know, hoping to have a fresh new start. Well, it's here. Obviously, it's telling me that it's here. Okay? So, in order to have this fresh new start, in order to have the Pentacles, if it's a job that you're worried about, I just feel that this is more emotionally to you. I feel that you need to let go of certain things that are happening with you. Some of you are just too stuck within yourself. And you know, the Four of Pentacles in the After Tarot cards is telling me that you're going to get off this rut one way or the other. Someone's going to make you see reality check, okay? It could be even me, myself, and you're not aware of the situation that is coming or that you're in. Maybe you are, but you don't know how to accept the situation. Or maybe some of you are actually looking at this video for someone that you're dating and it's in a single situation. Okay, so for a male, maybe it's a relative male that is going through this struggle, that he's being a little bit arrogant or naive or just not willing to let go or not willing to change. But because of the After Tarot cards with the Four of Pentacles, it's telling me that, you know what, he didn't want to change this situation, so therefore we have the major arcana, the Death. So as you can see, we have the Death here. Okay, so then the Death is coming, and the Death is going to take away all the negativity one way or the other, either because you're going to take this person to church, to a facility, or some kind of like an intervention, you know. And so either way, the Death is going to come, and it's going to take all these things that this person is not willing to let go because they're being stingy or because they're being reluctant to change either themselves emotionally, physically, or mentally. Okay, so this is why the Death is at the end of the month as a major arcana, and then as a minor, it's also the Death, but the Death is going to come and take it. You know, and it's going to hurt you because we have the Death. It's going to hurt you for those minutes, for that month, for that, you know, couple of months or what have you. It's going to hurt for a minute, but then you're going to have to realize that there's no more of this layback, no more of this freeloading or whatever the situation is going on at hand here. Okay, I hate to be mean with certain of the predictions here, but some of you need to wake up. Some of you need to say enough is enough, either to someone that you have in your life that you're either dating. Could be that this is not your energy, could be the person that you're dating's energy, that they're going through this, you know. Maybe you're dating a male or a female that is going through these struggles right now, mentally or physically or emotionally. I just see more of emotional outburst here. Okay, maybe the person, when they drink, they get all paranoid, they get all freaky, they get all physical, you know, or you yourself are going through that and you just don't know what to do anymore. Okay, but there's a new start out there further down the line ahead, so you need to be very cautious with who you date, who you see online. Be careful if you're dating someone that is that it's a happy, moody person that, you know, in the morning they're like, you know, they're very in a very high happy mood, and in the afternoon they're, you know, it's just monster-like attitude. Keep an eye that if you're just dating them and they're like that, imagine what could be if you end up with them, you know, permanently. Okay, so it's just saying follow your intuitions. Okay, follow your intuitions, because there's a relationship that you're dating someone or someone is dating you, and it's not right for you. It's just not right for you, or you're just not ready for this person, or the person is just not ready for you, because I see so many struggles emotionally, especially. Someone has been broken, someone has been backstabbed, someone has been betrayed in the past, or you yourself, and you just had enough. Maybe it could also be for some of you that this month you find out that the person you're dating is cheated on you, and you just gave up because they cheated on you before. Okay, I feel that some of you will find out that this person did cheat on you before in the past, and so therefore you're gonna let go. Okay, you're gonna let them go. You're gonna be like, you know what, I'm just fucking done with you, and that's it. Or they're gonna tell you that. Okay, so be careful, because someone is gonna cheat, or you're gonna cheat, or you're gonna find out as well. Okay. So now let's see the females Libras. For the female single Libras out there, let's see what the universe has in store for you. For the single female Libras, what do the universe has in store for you? For the single, no, we'll take it because it fell. Let's see, for those females, that's not supposed to be there, but we'll go with the other card that went. Oh well, it's a death. Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Some of you are going to get into legal issues this month for those females, single Libras out there. Some of you are at karma, you know, some of you are going through karma situation right now, because we have the Justice, the overall, then we have the Strength, the Star, the Chariot, and we have the Death. The Death came along with the five of Cups. Okay, so someone is going through a hardship right now. For some of you female singles out there, I feel that you need to first rationalize yourself emotionally and physically, mentally, before you do any other step within your life. Okay, because the star is telling me that within either July, the past 3 months, or within the beginning of August, you had a beautiful thing going. I think when it comes to work-wise, you know, you're happy at work. You actually move from one job to the next, or position to the next, and it went well for the first couple of months, or first couple of even a year. But then now it's just going downhill for some reason. Maybe there's a change going on within the company, and you're not happy about it. Or maybe they're having layoff, and you could be worried about you being laid off, or you got laid off, and then you're very sad about it because you didn't think it was going to happen to you. That could be the case. Okay, some of you probably got speeding ticket, or you will be getting into a speeding ticket or a crash kind of accident. So be careful, because you're going to be away from your job for quite some time because of it. I'm already letting you know now, for those single Libras out there, females. Okay. You also have a new cycle coming in your life. It's telling me that some of you are moving, changing jobs to a quite distance. Some of you were expecting to travel even out far, you know, out at sea. And it's just not going to happen this month. It's telling me it's not going to happen. Maybe it's going to happen before the year is over, probably within 3 months or 3 weeks. But it's not going to happen right now when you thought it was, okay? For some of you single female Libras out there. Let's see what the universe has in store for you with the Minor Arcana, for the Strength, for the Star, Chariot. I'll take, came out 3, we'll take it. You're going to be celebrating something this month. So just you know, be mindful with because of the car accident or ticket in here. So be mindful of your drinking, designated driver, if that's the case. Okay, maybe you're going to a wedding and you're going to have a little bit too much within that situation at hand, or maybe you're just going to celebrate, you know, just you're going to do some type of celebration, it's telling me. Okay, so the Strength is telling me that within your work situation, some of you are very stable, very happy, and you're just putting the best foot effort. You're working the best that you can to be stable within your job and saving money. I think maybe even for a trip there for some of you, okay? So within the Star, it's telling me that you have options, okay, of dating. When it comes to dating, you have options. But I feel that some of you are holding back. Some of you are holding back because you're missing someone from the past. Either you broke up with them or they broke up with you, and you're still hoping to reunite with that person. Okay, with the Chariot, I feel that some of you are going to travel. Maybe you are in school and you're going back home to see your family, that you miss your father. Some of you are actually traveling to go meet someone. okay? Maybe a person that you've been talking to, communicating back and forth, and now is the time that you're going to meet them in person. I feel that for some of you that will go quite well because you're looking forward to that person, okay? It could be a person that is either Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer that you're fixing to meet or start dating. And this person is a family man. Now, this for some of you is a good thing. For some of you, I'm telling you now, that you do not know that he's a family man, and you're fixing to go meet this person to get to know the person because they've been talking to you online or what have you. But he's a family man, so I want you to be cautious, because if you don't know, I'm telling you now that he's a family man. He could either be married, okay? And you don't know that. So I'm letting you know. For some of you, this man will be the father of your children further down the line in the future, okay? Now, with the Death card, we have the Four of Swords and we have the Nine of Pentacles. So some of you are taking some time in reference to a job acceptance, meaning you want to change job and you're waiting for that one job. I would recommend take the job that it comes first, and then persist on that other goal job that you want, okay? Or persist your goals. So in the meantime, don't just sit there and not have a job to earn income, in other words, okay? Work, get a job, and then wait for that other one to come in, because it's telling me you're just sitting there waiting and you're wondering whether or not it's going to happen, and then you're upset because of the Death card and whatnot. But we see the Nine of Pentacles. Eventually it's going to come, but it may not come when you're expecting it. It's going to have to take quite some time because you're still at just a little bit worried about it. So if it doesn't happen in August, it'll happen eventually. For some of you, it's going to happen within 4 weeks or 4 months, okay? But it will get there. For some of you, the relationship that you're waiting on is going to happen within 4 weeks, 4 months, right before the new year or the beginning of the year starts. I feel that some of you are fixing to meet someone that you will have some type of relationship with, a committed relationship, because we have the Justice. For some of you are going to get engaged this month, it's telling me, okay? For some of you, females, Libras out there that are single, it's telling me that you're going to get engaged this month, okay? So congratulations. Some of you are going to meet someone at work, okay? Or you are seeing someone through your job, or you're meeting that person through your job. Be careful, because you don't want to be dating someone at your job. That's a hard relationship, because if you meet someone at work, the chances are that they've been dating other people at work before you, and so that means that they will date other people even during and after you. So just keep that in mind, okay? It's what I'm sensing here. So I hope that this was help to you. If you like a consultation, please contact me, and I'll be more than happy to help you make the best choices for you, okay? Thank you.